It's your boy Showtime. Y'all already know what time it is. Make sure y'all hit that like button. New to the channel, subscribe. Follow you on all social media. Man, it's time to stand on business. So we got some breaking news, man. The WNBA was selected for this year World Street Journal Innovators Issue Sports Cover, which features three-time MVP Aja Wilson, two-time champion also. And you also got the Chi-Town Barbie, Angel Reese. When I tell y'all I love this cover, this is the cover of two of the biggest faces in the WNBA. And man, I love myself some success for black women. I'm be like to see the women winning this year. This is the year you see when I feel like this. Women had a breakout year this year, all across the board. Angel Reese comes into the league. There have been big storyline at the big storyline. You know, a lot of things have been said, but it's helped growing the game. Aja Wilson, the most decorated basketball player in women's sports, went on every level, multiple time champion, defensive player of the year winner, has carried herself the right way. Um, she's been a big influence to all the other women that's come behind her. So when you look at her, Aja Wilson has always been that big sister to a lot of these women, especially for Angel Reese. To have these two on the cover the same time, beautiful. What what people gotta understand is this: Angel Reese was needed for the women's sports. For years, many men have been many men I have heard over the years say, I can't watch the WNBA. They're not feminine enough, they're not pretty enough. You know, a lot of men used to just look at Skylar Diggins. This is real talk. A lot of men they say, "Oh, Skylar Diggins is pretty." I like Lisa Leslie Game. Candace Parker's bad, man. Candace Parker bad. What's what when it comes to Angel Reese, Reese is the force like a Brandon and just everything involved in women's sports. She's the full package because she got that modeling shit on lock. She got the hip hop culture behind her. She has all of the women involved in women's sports. Hell, she owns a woman. People forget she owns a soccer team, a women's soccer team. So her name rings bells the most with everything that's going on, whether basketball being played or not. Guess what? For the first time ever, respectfully, for the first time ever, WNBA has been talked about at more than any time. I'm talking about the season almost over. This the finals. Didn't nobody even care about regular season. They ain't really care. I ain't gonna say nobody really care, but a lot of people didn't really grasp the WNBA like they did the NBA. But for the first time ever, a lot of people are tuning in. Even when the even ain't no games been played, they want to know what Angel Reese is doing. She's so polarizing. She's very polarized, but that's not necessarily a bad thing because if you don't have haters and ain't nobody talking about you, that means you ain't doing something right. So the fact that she got people talking about her, and people and dudes don't realize this. They do realize this. That's why they talk about it the way they talk about it. She this is why I say she is the biggest because without Angel Reese, there's no storylines. Like think about it with everything. There's no story. They literally have built this buzz off of Angel Reese. The hate, the love, all this stuff. They have built it off there. Going back to a college basketball game. So That's why Kathy Hinkelberg got her all these covers. That's why you see her on the Sports Illustrated. That's why you see her on the Wall Street Journal. You know how much influence she had? A lot of people sleep on that. A lot of these dudes, bro, you wake up talking about Angel Reese for a reason. You trying to figure out, why is this girl getting all of this attention? You know why? You don't know why? Because ain't nobody coming into the league respectfully. That's a full package like Angel Reese. Nobody. From a branding standpoint, from a player, she's already came into the league as a champion. She's already SEC Player of the Year. She was already one of the top recruits coming out of high school. Then she coming into the league, all-star, double-doubles, leading league in rebounding, breaking records. Like, she's already out to a great start. So it's only right you put her on the cover. Without Angel Reese, no storylines. Now, shout out to Angel Wilson. She said this about Angel Reese. I'm going to play this video real quick.
Also recently played against rookie Angel Reese.
Yeah.
I've heard that one of her first WNBA games was to see you play.
Oh, dope. I didn't know that. It's been super cool to play against her. Obviously, I've watched her throughout her collegiate career, even when back in Maryland. My good friend actually was coaching her at that time, so that's how I honestly started to follow Angel. And I saw a little bit of myself in her. No matter what I do, I'm going to make sure that I go all out and I give it 100%. And I saw that just the motor that she has, I was like, oh yeah, that is young Asia 100%. But for her to want to, for all these years to still rebound the basketball, is something that's really her and true to her. So I hope she never loses that.
Shout out to Angel Wilson, man. Anytime the best player in the world say, hey, you remind me of the young me, you doing something right, Angel. Angel Reese, I want to say this. A lot of times I give Angel Reese her flowers. But I'm going to say this. Angel Reese, I want to personally thank you, Angel Reese. And Angel too. But this right here for Angel. I want to personally thank you, Angel, for help growing the game, help bringing attention to the game. Because we all know that what you bring to the table is very unique. The way you play with passion, that made me a fan, because I'm a guy with passion. So when I watch somebody play, I want to see passion. I want to see somebody that hates to lose, that'll do whatever it takes to get the win. That's Angel Reese.
We never get the full potential of everything. We always get told no. And I just want, like, my modeling agency just to be exemplified about, you don't get told no. Like, you're going to get the yeses. You're going to get more yeses than nos, and just being able to know that. So I'm excited for that. I know that's going to come soon.
What does owning a team
look like for me? So I already have part ownership of a team, of a soccer team. So yeah, I've already have that, but I want to own a basketball team. Just being able to grow the sport. There are so many women that I play with in my whole career that deserve a spot in this league, because women do deserve it. Like facilities like this, every woman should be able to step in and be able to go into a locker room and be able to have a safe space, or go into a gym at 3:00 in the morning where they want to do that. So I want to be able to just invest. A full circle moment of how women are viewed when it comes to trash talking, and it's okay in men's sports, so we're going to normalize that in women's sports as well. So it's just super competitive. I think we're two great competitors. We brought a lot of fans to this league, and I think we're going to continue to do that, and one day hopefully we can be teammates.
How do you handle the comparison off the court?
I try to separate myself from everybody else and try to be me and not focus on what everybody else is doing. I think that's why people love me for who I am, is because I'm not the same as the next person. And I think that's special. You don't want the same person. You don't want everybody to be the same. And just to being able to step out of my comfort zone and being able to speak on things that a lot of others may not be wanting to speak on, or just being able to do things a lot of people are scared to do. I think being able to wake up every day and know that I inspire a lot of young women is just something I look forward to do.
This season, the WNBA opened with the highest attendance in 26 years.
Yes.
What has this boom in attention been like for you?
Coming into the league, this rookie class, was something that was going to be generational. I know we could change women's basketball for the better. For a very long time, these women deserve this. There's been so much talent, so many great players that I've watched over the years, and they didn't get the attention that they deserve. And I think it's just going to continue to grow. So I'm really excited for the league right now.
You recently played against Asia Wilson. What advice has she given you?
Yeah, I love Asia. I've been inspired by her since I was literally young. I've had conversations with her when I was at Maryland, when I was a freshman, and she was already in the league. I just love being able to see a woman in sports that thrives through everything, and just knowing that like it wasn't an easy journey for her. It has never been an easy journey for me. So just being able to look after her and look at her and see like that's where I want to be one day and just thrive and walk in her footsteps, because she's laid the ground for me to be able to do that. And she's been nothing but an inspiration to me. She's been joyful to me. She's always been like somebody that I can call and be there for. So I just love that about her.
Tell me.
As you can hear, Angel Reese right there, man, giving Asia Wilson a flower. That's one of the biggest things I like about Angel Reese. She's a student of the game, and she always give credit to the people that paved the way for her, man. Like Angel Wilson. She always give her credit. She always give her flowers, bro. Because you don't see that a lot in this world today, in this social media world, just full of hate, full of jealousy and envy. I like the fact that, you know, she don't think she's too big for her britches, man. That's all it is to that. And she also talked about the draft class. I call it the draft class that changed everything because I knew this would be a big year for the WNBA with this draft class. It was big. It was a lot of drama as far as like the social media part with the trolls, but again, it helped grow the game. But man, if you take the racism, all of the racism out and all that other crazy stuff. I mean, I would say they had a great successful year. I still would give them that, but it's like if you get rid of that part, the game would be so much better. All this stuff not even necessary, man. Because man, we got a great we growing a great product here. You feel what I'm saying? I'm here to support it. I'm getting behind it. The way they play the game, physical, with passion, and you see players out there grinding. They're trying to. I'm seeing best friends like the physicality, Brown and Stewart going against each other, bumping and pushing each other. Like this feels like the NBA that I love. You feel what I'm saying? This what I'm getting. The vibe I'm getting is the NBA I grew up on, with people just going at each other. You feel what I'm saying? Best friends or not, I want to take your head off because I want this chip. That's all I want to see. But again, shout out to Angel Reese, shout out to Angel Wilson, two of the faces of the WNBA. Big A, little A, teacher, student. Very, very inspiring. Big year for women's sports. The game is growing at a fast pace. Hey, we might see these two facing each other in the finals. Now imagine that. Angel Wilson versus Angel Reese in the finals. That'll be popcorn material, man. But anyways, let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Hit the like button. New to the channel, subscribe.